Hello everybody, my name is Patricia. I am a first-generation Beatles fan. This channel is called A Little Beatles Corner. Today's video is going to be about showing you all the Beatles purchases that I made for the month of December 2024. And then the second part of the video will be showing you the bits and pieces that I brought back from my Liverpool and London trips. So now before I get started, I do want to just say a couple of things. I want to wish everybody a very happy New Year. I hope it's a healthy and prosperous one for everybody. And then the second thing I want to say is I do want to thank everybody who has either participated in the 2025 Beatles vinyl tag that I tried to put up or watched it. I can't thank you all enough. I know some really big channels have done it, so I'm grateful to them. And as a result of that, I've gotten, a fair number of new subscribers. So I thank everybody who has subscribed, everybody who has just stopped by and hasn't subscribed, and everybody who's commented and gave some advice as far as the channel goes. And you're just such a great bunch of people, and I really hope we stay together in the next year. All right, so now I'm going to show you what I got for December 2025. Now, this first thing I actually got as a gift from my Beatle friend Polly, and it's the record store day. You know, I want to hold your hand. I saw you standing there. Redone thing that they did. Now, it took forever to get it because the post office wasn't too nice to us, but finally, I think after about 2 weeks of it floating around, I finally did get it. So I do thank Polly very much for that, because I didn't have to go out the record store day just for that, because that was the only thing I really wanted. So she said she would get it, and she came through, so thank you, Polly. Now, also, Polly got me this poster. I guess they were probably giving them out at the record store, or it came with the record. I'm not sure if everybody got one. And it's like a two-sided thing, so that's kind of nice. That's the Beatles tour schedule 1964. So that was a nice thing that the record store did, or record store day did for that. All right, so thank you, Polly. All right, so one thing I bought this December was the cassette Now and Then Love Me Do keychain. I've been wanting one of these since they came out, but they're kind of expensive, you know. So I found one on eBay that was a little cheaper, or so I thought. So I paid still $13.99 to have it delivered with tax and everything. And then after that, there was a Beatles site. I don't know, maybe it was the Beatles store, or maybe it was the Fest for Beatles fans were having sales, and I could have gotten it cheaper, but, you know, what are you going to do? So, all right, so I did get that. Now, I got the second batch of the McCartney SHM Japanese CDs, with the exception of Thrillington, which I would never listen to, so here we go for that. So this first one is Venus and Mars. There's a total of 6 of them with Thrillington. So I have 5 here since I did not buy Thrillington. Next one is Wings at the Speed of Sound. Now, each of these CDs were in the $30 range, with Wings Over America, which is a double CD, of course, was a bit more. But I really do like the Japanese SHM CDs, because to me they're cleaner, a little brighter, a little more distinct in terms of the way they sound. So oh, actually, I only have 4 of them, so there must have only been 5 that came out with Thrillington. I'm sorry. And then the last one is Wings Greatest. I imagine most of these are still on Amazon or different places you can get them. But I probably wouldn't wait too long, because once they're dried up, they cost a lot more money. So if you're a collector of these, I would advise you to get it now. So there's actually 4 of them. There's actually 4 of them for me, and not 5 with the Thrillington. Now, the next thing I bought from Amazon was a Blu-ray, the John and Yoko Daytime Revolution. And I paid, I think, $30 for it at the time, which was full price. Now, I looked today on Amazon before I turned on this camera, and actually it's on sale for 30% off. So I think the going rate for this in US dollars is $21.99. So if you're interested in this at a little cheaper price, maybe you want to, just go to Amazon and take a look. Now I got 2 books. This one I did show you during the vinyl tag. McCartney Legacy Volume 2. I got it from the Fest for Beatles fans because I always try to get my books signed by the authors. And this one, has the book plate. Now, I know Alan Kozin and Adrian Sinclair are going to be at the New York Fest, and they'll probably be at the Chicago Fest too. So I think when I'm at the Chicago Fest, I'm going to get a second copy that's actually signed and not book plate signed. So I'm going to have 2 copies, one for reading and probably one just for keeping nice. Now, the second book I got is also from the Fest for Beatles fans, is the new Elliott Mintz book. And this one is signed by Elliott Mintz. So you do pay shipping charges, which of course you don't if you get it from Amazon or whatever. But because they're signed, I don't care. I buy them from the Fest anyway. So I'm a big supporter of some of the things that the Fest for Beatles fans does provide for us. So I want to thank them. Now, I did get a couple of records. This one I did show you in the vinyl tag. This is the beat up white album cover that I got with the low number on it. There, you can see that number. Like 3842 or something like that. And you can see the back is so beat up. Now, actually, I did get the poster that went with it, but I didn't get the 4, photos that they, portraits or whatever you want to call them that came with it. So it's the same. I'll just show you the top half. It's the same. And actually somebody wrote something on the back of this poster, which I didn't notice before. So I'm going to look into this a little bit and see what this actually means. So I'll just show you what that person wrote. Now, I paid $75 for this. I only bought it because of the low number. The Parlophone records that came with it are kind of beat up. I would never play them. It's kind of interesting, though, running into a South African low number white album in the United States. So anyway, that's that. Now I got 2 BC13 stereos from Frank Mr. Stickermania, who gave me a deal of $170 for both of them, and they're both sealed, never been opened, so that makes me happy. I really can't buy records that are under excellent to like near mint condition. So if I have to pay a bit more for something that's sealed or mint, I just do. And then I got the Help one. So I think my BC13 box set is at least half full, or maybe just a little bit more than half full. So I have to check and see which ones I still need, and then kind of look for those. So I'm getting there. And then I also bought, excuse me, a Japanese flag from Frank Mr. Stickermania, and this has never been opened either. And I think I paid close to $100 for this, if I'm not mistaken. And it might be a little bit more than what people would pay for the Japanese flags, but since it's still sealed, I decided, to go ahead and get it. So, all right, so that's what I bought for the month of December. So the next part of the video is going to be showing you what I picked up in Liverpool and London. So hang in there. Now, I don't think I'm going to do this in any particular order, but one thing I want to say before I get started on this part of the video is, you know, I bought a few extra trinkets or thereabouts to give to people on the channel, and I do want to give something. I'm going to give something to Ralph, also known as Pop-Tart, and I'm giving something, if they want, to Janice, and then Martin McGrath, and then Bob Sampson. So as you look at these items, you guys, if there's something you want from here, give me your ideas about a first and second choice of something you want so I could, you know, go ahead and, you know, make arrangements to give you something, because I do appreciate you and your the support you've given me and your friendship. So, okay, and if you decide you don't want anything, well, then I'll move on from there after that. So, all right, so the first thing I got is a cheap keychain with the Liverpool on it. It's got Liverpool there on it. A bus, a phone box. It's like a souvenir keychain. So if anybody wants that, you just let me know. Now I got a Merry Christmas Strawberry Fields from Strawberry Fields. And you can see the tag is from Strawberry Fields. So I got that. And then next thing I got is I've got two of these. These are magnets from Strawberry Field. I got two that look like that I'm willing to give to people. And then I, from Abbey Road Studios, I just bought a, I thought it was pretty nice, a journal. It's blank. So if anybody is looking for something like that, I'd be willing to part with that. And then I bought two, but I'm keeping one for myself. I bought a luggage tag from Abbey Road. They call it Ticket to Ride, and it's got Abbey Road on the back. And it's got the Abbey Road logo in the front there. Kind of nice. So that's a luggage tag I'd be willing to give to somebody if they want to have it. And while I'm in the midst of this, this is my Paul McCartney London O2 ticket. I wound up getting a printed ticket because I couldn't get the ticket off my phone, and I had to go to the O2 box office, and they helped me with it. So I actually wound up with a ticket, which is really nice because I don't think most people have a printed ticket. So, and then while I was at the O2, I'm just going to show this because I thought of Uncle Paul's Pop Playhouse. Linda had the food company that does Linda's Foods over there had a food truck outside the O2 arena the night that Paul was there. So they were giving out little samples of hamburgers, their veggie burgers, and chili. And so they had this little papers with Linda's name on there. So I actually got one, and then I went back for this one because I thought maybe Uncle Paul, who collects kind of weird stuff, might want it. So anyway, if he watches it, if he wants it, he can have it. If not, that's okay too. At Abbey Road, I bought myself. I'm not giving this away. This is just an Abbey Road thing to frame. It was only 10 pounds, so it's probably 5 by 7 in size, or 8 by 10 with the frame on there. Now, when I was in Liverpool, I went to the Jacaranda, and upstairs in the Jacaranda, there's a little record store, so I bought some slip mats. So I have 2 slip mats I can give to somebody if somebody wants one. I think I did offer one to, I can't pronounce his name very well, Gigalamarsh. If he's watching, he can let me know, or if he, wants something else, that's fine too. But I know he's a big record collector, so I thought he might want a slip mat. All right, so moving on. While I was at Strawberry Fields, I got a cheap canvas bag, kind of like a little shopping bag that says Strawberry Field on there. And I'm willing to give that to somebody, any of that group who might want something. I'm giving you choices. Let's see. This is a Paul McCartney concert shirt I did buy for Polly. She wanted a black one, so she got, they didn't have a lot of choices I like the white ones better, but since she wanted black, I just got her this one. So this one is for Polly. As far as my own concert t-shirt, then I'm not giving away. This is my own. I got a white one, which I thought was pretty nice. And it doesn't have all of the locations exactly, but it does say UK on there, so that's my t-shirt. I bought myself a Liverpool sweatshirt, a hoodie. Now, as far as the Jacaranda goes, I got a couple of t-shirts from there. Two are large and one is a medium. They didn't have any extra large. I think this is a large one. So I will give one large one away, probably, and or one medium one away. So the medium one looks the same. There's nothing on the back. But since it said Liverpool, I thought it was kind of an interesting t-shirt to get. So if somebody wants one of these, that would be okay. Excuse me. I'm still getting over my cold I can't get rid of. Now, back to Strawberry Fields. I thought maybe Rachel's Ghost might want this, but she didn't want anything from me. So I have a double XL Strawberry Field t-shirt from Strawberry Field. I don't know if there's any big guys out there. Martin, if you're a big guy, or Bob, if you're a big guy, I don't know. But that's from Strawberry Field. So I think it's a pretty nice t-shirt. That's 2XL though. I've tried to offer Rachel, since she's done so much for me, a couple of times to give her something, but she's declined, so, which is her prerogative. And then I did get myself one. It's a large one. Excuse me. So I have one 2XL one for somebody. And then I wound up buying myself a Strawberry Fields sweatshirt, another hoodie that I'm not going to part with. And then the last thing is an Abbey Road t-shirt, which I bought for Pop-Tart. I'm not going to take it out of the bag. So Pop-Tart is going to get this. So that's got the Abbey Road, you know, the tag inside. So he wanted an extra large, so I did buy him an extra large t-shirt. So that's for Pop-Tart. And then the last thing I bought myself was at the concert, beside the white t-shirt that I got myself. I paid 30 pounds for this. Now, I'm going to try to open it. It's kind of hard. It's a poster. And it's like, it says "Got Back" on the top. It's really hard to open without messing it up. But it's got Paul McCartney. Hang on a minute, try to show it better. And then this is special for the O2 Arena because it's got the O2 Arena dates on there. So that's why I bought it. So I paid 30 pounds for that. I paid 40 pounds for the concert t-shirt, and then 40 pounds for the other concert t-shirt. So when you go to their concerts, of course, you have to spend a lot of money. So I think that's pretty much what I got from Liverpool and London. So I think there's a fair amount of little things that maybe Janice or Bob or Martin, and of course Pop-Tart's getting the t-shirt that you might want to get. And if so, let me know in the comments, and I will, you know, we'll get in contact so I can get your address and whatever to send it out. And after that, if I have something left over, I'll kind of keep moving along. So anyway, thank everybody for watching this video. I hope you found it somewhat interesting. And I'm going to not do anything else for the rest of this month. I'm going to take a break. I'll be back early next month with my December shopping, and then go from there with some other stuff. So any comments you have, anything you might want me to cover, let me know. I appreciate you all, and Beatles forever.